Hey, everybody, how are you doing? Hope you are well. So, what does it take to be in the 1%? So, one of my guests, I interview people, right? So, one of my guests told me that he's in 1%. And I'm like, okay, well, that's nice. Like, I don't know what that means, so I really don't care. So, I decided to look it up. What does it mean to be in the 1%? Okay, so even with this knowledge, money is still not everything, as you know, right? So this is about a balanced life. You have money, but then you also have love, you have relationships, you have family, and first and foremost, you have God, right? Don't forget God, right? God is supposed to be first, right? So, but we're going to talk about 1%. What exactly does that mean? And then I am going to read off the advice that they give to people who are in the 1%, just in case that is your goal to become a 1%er. You can know in advance. Perhaps you're watching me and you're already a 1%er, or perhaps that is a goal to be a 1%er, or perhaps it's not a goal. This is not a goal for everyone. Perhaps it's not a goal and you're just curious like me, right? So, what does it take to be in the 1%? So, nationally, first of all, this information is coming from an article, and they got their information by analyzing data coming in from the IRS and the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So, nationally, the number is $652,657, with the median income being $75,000. So, this is nationally. However, according to this article, being in 1% depends on where you live. So the numbers are different depending on what state you live in. So I'm going to read the numbers off according to the different states. And when I hit your state, let me know I hit your state. Put a Y in the comments. All right, so we're going to kick it off. Connecticut. To be in the 1%, if you live in Connecticut, you need to earn $952,902. The tax rate is 28.4%. That's Connecticut. If you live in Massachusetts, you have to earn $903,401. The tax rate is 27.15%. The top 5% in Massachusetts, you have to earn $347,809. $347,809 is the top 5% if you live in Massachusetts. That's Massachusetts. Okay. California. If you live in California, to be the top 1%, you have to earn $844,266. The tax rate is 26.95%. All right, New York. Any New Yorkers watching me? If you live in New York, to be the top 1%, you have to earn $776,682. All right, Washington, D.C. The number for Washington, D.C., 1,013,698. Virginia. If you live in Virginia, to be in the top 1%, you have to earn $367,000. Florida. If you live in Florida, to be in the top 1%, you have to earn $694,987. Tax rate is 25.82%, according to the article. Texas, to be in the 1%, $631,849. New Jersey, the number is $817,346. Colorado, $709,092. Illinois, anybody watching me in Illinois? To be in the top 1%, if you live in Illinois, you have to earn $660,810. New Hampshire, anyone watching me in New Hampshire? If you live in New Hampshire, to be in the top 1%, you have to earn $659,037. All right, so those are the states they have listed. Those are the numbers that they have listed. I think it's interesting that it depends on where you live, because all this data is taken from the IRS. And then they also looked at the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, they give some financial advice for the top one percenters, and I'm going to relay that to you for future purposes, or if you're just curious. All right. So for the Roth IRA, you cannot enroll in the Roth IRA if you're single and you make more than $138,000, or if you're married and you make more than $218,000. So what they do instead is the backdoor Roth IRA. And I'm just going to go over that. So you probably know already, but just to go over it real quickly, the backdoor Roth IRA, you put your money in the traditional IRA and then convert it over to the Roth IRA. So instead of going directly to the Roth IRA, because they have these limits on how much money you can make, you go, instead of going this way to get to the Roth IRA, you go this way. You do the traditional IRA and then you convert it to the Roth IRA. So it's one extra step you're adding. Traditional IRA, converted to the Roth IRA. And then that is called the backdoor Roth IRA. However, you still have to pay taxes on that money that is in the traditional IRA when you convert it. You pay taxes on the gains. So it's good to get some financial advice before you go ahead and do that on your own, just to make sure you know what you're getting into before you do it. So that is the backdoor Roth IRA. It is legal, and that is what the one percenters, that's one of the methods that they use, doing the traditional IRA and then putting the money into the Roth IRA. That way, even though you're still paying taxes on the money that you gained in traditional IRA, since it's in the Roth IRA now, that money can compound because it's there, compound, 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 compound. And then when you get ready to retire, when you take the money out that you're taking out to live off on, you're not paying taxes. So you pay taxes here early, but then when you get ready to retire here, because it's in the Roth IRA, you're withdrawing the money, but you're not paying taxes. And so that is with the expectation that the tax rate is at this level now, but 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, who knows what the tax rate is going to be. So if it's higher, which they do expect that it would just increase gradually over time, if the tax rate is higher because you have your money in this Roth IRA, you're saving yourself, because when you take the money out, you're not paying taxes on it because it's in the right account, and that is the Roth IRA. All right, so that's one of the strategies for the one percenters, people who make over this limit. Also, additional strategies are added, such as maxing out the 401k. That is saving money on taxes. Also, utilizing the health savings plan, that is maximizing on taxes. Also, doing tax loss harvesting. And tax loss harvesting is when you're doing your tax returns, or your tax preparer is doing your tax returns, you account for any losses. So you're putting your losses in there also. Generally, this is usually like for people who buy stocks, for example. Say the stock went down, so they would sell that and then put that in the taxes as a loss. And then as a result, they end up paying less taxes, like half of the amount of taxes that they would normally pay. if they did not include the losses in there. So tax loss harvesting is another strategy that is being used to uh, prevent from paying so much taxes. It is legal, and that is an additional strategy that the one percenters are using. Okay, so just if anyone is interested, when people throw out a word, then I like to go do a little bit of research. Like, so what is this exact number? So you live in, where do you live? I'll give you the number. So let's say you're watching me from Texas. The number is $631,849, right? So I think that's interesting. If you're talking to someone and they say I'm in the 1%, then you would know exactly what they're talking about. All right. But more than likely, people are not going to share that information. That information is relatively private, but I think it's very interesting. I think it's very interesting. So if you like the channel, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. Are you interested in the terminology? I am a 1%er. I am a 5%er. Or could you care less? You know, some people could care less. So which one are you? Let me know. Put it in the comments. And hit that like button. But I found out that comments is more important. So leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night. Bye for now.